Hello. Hi, friends. I am going to turn off the Kirby cam for tonight just because I haven't figured out the lighting situation yet for her. And it's just going to be kind of dark. So anyway, hello. Happy Monday. I'm not used to streaming on a Monday. But hi, April. I'm on the TV. Okay, let me put this up because it helps a little bit with the lighting. I forgot to put this back because I was trying to take a picture of something the other day. But yeah, so I didn't stream yesterday at my normal time because we had a Houston journaling club meetup. And that was a lot of fun. And so Kinokuniya had a sailor event. And I was mostly going, where's my bag? Where's my haul? Okay. I was mostly going to get the Sailor 2023 pen show ink, which I did pick up a bottle of. And I'm just going to kind of do a little mini haul from my weekend. But I picked this bottle up, and then I've been wanting to try the, whatever this brand is called. I've been wanting to try one of their inks, and I feel like this Opera Rose, these are like the guitar something, I think the bottles are pretty cool. They're, yeah, guitar or something. So anyway, I got this Opera Rose one. And then they had, some stuff. Hi, Taisho Roman. Hi, Mei-chan. But yeah, and then they had these new, I don't know if they're new, but they were new to the store. These wooden stamps from something of mine. And so I saw this one. I'm not like a huge wooden stamps person, but I want to get more into stamping. And I thought this one was really cute. Yeah, the new Sailor, what, this one or a different one? This one's pretty orange. We'll swatch these tonight. But yeah, so I thought this one was really cute. This is from something of mine, SOM. And then I also got this one. And I just thought this one was really cute. It's like she's recharging her phone, but she's also plugged in and recharging her battery, like her personal battery as well. And someone mentioned like, oh, you could like color in the little battery symbol for like how much charge you are, like if you're dead or you're like halfway or something. So I thought that was really cute. So I picked, yeah, it is such a mood, Mei-chan. I really liked it. So I picked those two. They had a whole bunch of them. I had to resist buying more because they're a little expensive. So the story behind this was that my friend Teresa, who works at the Kinokuniya, she posted a picture in our local Discord server about a picture of these and was like, oh, we just got these in, they're super cute. So when I got there, I went and looked at their like wooden stamp section, and I was like, where are the something of my stamps? Like, are they already sold out? Like, that was fast. And she was like, they're not over there. And I said, no, they're not over there. And so she grabbed one of the other employees and she's like, where's the something of mine stamps? And they were like, oh, we haven't put them out yet. And she's like, go get the tray. And so the girl goes and she gets this big old tray of stamps and sets them at the end of the sailor table for us to look at. And then like, it was basically like our entire journaling group just like descended upon the Something of Mine stamps. So we were like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So yeah. So at that point I was like, okay, I'm going to get some because I like made a big deal out of it. Hi, Flanker. I got a few things. I got a few things. And so then they also had this, this pet tape that's like a film negative. And I thought this one was really cute too. I will probably send out samples. The loop of this is not super big, but I just thought it was really cute. So I picked that up as well. And then I also got these little stickers from Sticky Rice Co. because I've been using my exercise bike. And I thought these were really cute just for like general, like if I want to journal about, you know, doing my little workouts and stuff. I especially like this one where he's just like, bleh. So I got those. So that was from Kino. And then on Saturday, I went to Drum Ghouls and I got a couple things as well. So I got the Ferris Wheel Press Ink buttered popcorn. I specifically got this one because Drew from Goulet is like, I don't know, it's just become like a running joke that he like really loves it. And when April was in town, she got the last bottle that Drum Ghouls had. So I saw that they had restocked. So I picked this up and I filled my nuts pen with it. And it's actually a really good match. But I also just wanted to be able to say that I dipped my nuts in buttered popcorn. Or like, I got my nuts all buttery. I don't know. It made me laugh. And then the last thing I got was these Waringle 4 photos color swatch things. And it actually kind of goes with the whole like film strip vibe. And there's like 50 of these. But the idea is, from what I could tell on Waringle's Instagram, and I haven't gotten to play with them, but maybe we'll play with one tonight, is that so you can kind of see that there's like a shiny layer here. And so like this is kind of like a matte color and then this is shiny. And so the idea is that you can do a swatch on it and this part is like water repellent. And so they have a white one and a black one, but I got the black one. So you can do like a little color story or like a group of swatches. And I thought this would be fun, like if I ink a set of pens or if I want to do some sort of like little color story or something that I can do that. So we'll play with that as well tonight. And then, oh, the other thing I got, where did it go? So we had a D-stash pile at the meetup, which seems to always happen at journaling meetups. People are like, here, take all this stuff. So I did get a couple things. I got these cute little index sticky notes. I think they're from Daiso. But honestly, I'm probably just going to use them because I go through quite a few like little sticky notes. I'm going to use these to kind of like make notes of like what happened each day. And there's quite a few of these. So these will be good for that. And then somebody left these. And I'm usually not into these like whole sticker books. But this one was all like pet themed. And I just thought some of these were really cute to like pop in the journal with like, they had like some French Bulldog ones. And I just thought they were kind of cute. Walk the dog, pet store run, clean up. So, nail trim. Kirby needs a nail trim. Kirby hates nail trims. But yeah, so we can use this vet bill one in the finance tracking journal. But anyway, so that's everything new that I got this weekend. Our meetup yesterday was a lot of fun. I walked into like Kinokuniya, and so our journaling group, we started a Discord, and we have almost 50 members now, which is pretty cool. Like, it's a lot of people, and I knew Houston had a lot of journaling people, but like, for us only having really existed for a few months, I think that's pretty cool. And we had about 11 or 12 people at the meetup yesterday. And so that was a pretty good size. And a girl like saw us journaling, and she was like, oh, like she just seemed like really like, it's a lot, April. But she saw us journaling. She was just like, oh, and I was like, do you want to join us? And she's like, I don't have my journal with me, but I didn't know people did this. I didn't know people met up and journaled. So I like gave her my Instagram. I was like, DM me and I'll send you the info for the Discord and stuff. So she hasn't DM'd me yet, but I hope she does. I hope she DMs me, because we're always looking for more people. If the meetups get too big, we'll figure it out. But it was a good little meetup, so yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna swatch some inks. Oh, and I also got this. I forgot. So a girl had bought this washi. It got a little squashed, but it's all like different zodiac symbols. Like, it's really cute, and it has like this metallic like ink, like that's textured. And she didn't even, I was like, oh, it's the zodiac, and she's like, that's what it is. I was like, oh, she's like, I didn't even realize that. I just thought the pictures were really cute, because they're really pretty. So I took a sample loop because she was sharing. And then all of this bag is going to Jasmine. Because this was all the stuff that was left over from the D-stash. And so I told everyone, I was like, you know, if there's anything left over, I'm going to send it to my friend who's a teacher. So all of this washi is going to Jasmine's journaling club. There's a lot of Disney washi in here that I think it's all like super cute. I think they're going to really like it. And there's a bunch of other stuff in here. And when I told her I was sending it to Jasmine's journaling club, she was just like, oh wait, I have more. Hi, Postal Orphan. So yeah, so I'm gonna send all this to Jasmine. I don't even know like the full extent of what's in here. I don't know if this one will be good for the journaling club, because it says wine. It says wine. Maybe I'll take that. Maybe I should screen these a little bit. I peeked some good ones. Yeah, there's actually some pretty, there's some pretty good washi. I took some like last time. But yeah, I probably need to look through these a little bit and make sure I don't send Jasmine's journaling club wine themed stickers, but Jasmine can filter. Jasmine, make sure I don't want to get you in trouble and like a parent come to class and be like, why does my kid have wine stickers in her sticker book? I love those rolls of die cut images. The kids will love those. So yeah, like there's so much good stuff. So yeah, it'll be great. So yeah. Oh, we have a Vulcan Rolla. Is that an important one? I'll just throw a ball. But yeah, so now we're gonna swatch inks. We're gonna swatch the 3 inks I bought. Oh, an 8-tier Pokemon. Let's go. All right, let me grab my Kirby. Did you just lick my knee? Was that necessary? So we're gonna swatch a buttered popcorn. the Pen Show ink and this Opera Rose. We'll start with the buttered popcorn. If I can. I hate these boxes. Oh, nice. 100% spawnable. Wow. Now what are you going to do with your life? You can retire now until I guess they release another like generation. It doesn't fit. Why Ferris Wheel Press? Why are your bottle openings so small? Can you feel my rage and my frustration? How are we supposed to live like this? Actually, you can reset your decks and start over for another shiny charm. Not gonna do that anytime soon. I think you'd have to be, like, really bored. I bet you people have done it, though. Can't even, like, get enough ink on the nib to do a proper swatch. I hate their bottles. So I walked up to the Sailor event. There was a line, y'all. So I know several who are less than 20 from completing it the second time. That is wild. You spend a lot of time on Twitch if you're second. Like, if you're 20 from completing your second one, like, holy cow. But yeah, so when I walked into Kino, so Kino opened at 11:30, and some of the people from the journaling group got there like right when it opened, and they said there was a line, like people were waiting for the store to open. There was a line of people waiting for the store to open, and so they opened at 11:30. I'm gonna write this real quick. So they opened at 11:30, and there's a line of people waiting at the door. Like, and Teresa said it was a lot of people. Like, she's like, I should have. She's like, I should have taken a picture because it was wild. You know, it was mobbed 2 people. Yeah, and Postal Orphan, you went when it was less crowded. So when I got there, an hour after they opened. Press. That's how you spell it? Yeah, okay. Hi, Roses. Long time OMG. Hi, I hope you're settling in. I hope things are going well. Oh, not a panel in the morning. Yeah. So I got there at about a little after 12:30, found parking. I think I pissed off a lady who, like, wanted my spot, but whatever. Found parking, and, I got inside the store, and I mean, it was wild. And like a whole bunch of people came up to me because they were like, oh, Toasty, you're here. Where have you been? You know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, you know, I was chatting, and a friend was like, let me get in line for you, because there was a line just to like see the sailor pens. Like there was and it wasn't like a quick moving line. It was a pretty slow moving, a pretty long line. So she got in line for me while I chatted with a couple people, and then I joined her because she had already bought a pen. And so I got in the line and we were chatting, and it was a lot of fun. Let me just finish this. But yeah, so I get up to the front of the line where I can finally talk to Dawn, who's the Sailor North America, like, rep. And I picked up the 2023 Pen of the Year. And if anyone is not familiar with the 2023 pen of the year. The 2023 pen of the year it's basically a 1911 version. It's with the rounded ends of the Yosica Origin pen. So I picked it up. I immediately pulled out my Yosica Origin pen and like took a picture of the two pens side by side because I hadn't seen it in person yet. And Dawn is just looking at me. And I was like, so Dawn, I have a question. And he was like, okay. And I said, why? I just held the pens. And I was like, why did you... Okay, so I wasn't quite that blunt. At first I asked him if they... I wanted to know, like, why... Does Yosica go through Sailor Japan through, like, maybe their Taiwanese store? Like, maybe they use other connections to make their pens? And he's like, no, they go through Sailor North America. And I was like, that's what I was like, so why? And I like had the pens out. And he's like, so we were really second guessing on whether we were going to make the pen of the year that color and design. And I was like, well, yeah, because it looks exactly like... And he's like, I knew someone was going to ask me this. And I was like, and I feel like he was just waiting for me to get there to ask him this question. He's like, I knew someone was going to ask me this. But he said that oh man, it took forever for that like stream announcement to come up in Job's Discord. But anyway, he said that the reason why they made the pen, they decided to go through with making the pen was because they didn't know that they thought that the Origin was just basically done. Like, it was long sold out. It was, it was in the past. And so they were releasing their own, their pen of the year. And they didn't really see it as like a conflict, like a conflicting color or whatever. It's a 1911. The glitter's a little bit different. The shade is slightly different. They didn't feel like it was any sort of competition to the Origin pen. But then when Yosica got all of the pricing back for the home pen, then they made the decision it was kind of like a last minute decision to re-release the home, or the refresh and the Origin at the same time, to re-release them. That was not like in the master plan, but they had to do it to subsidize the cost of the home, because Don said, he didn't say how much it cost, but he said that the home was cost prohibitive for them to make if they didn't also release the other two pens to help like bring down the overall cost. And I asked him, I said, well, why was the home so expensive? Like, was there something in particular that made it so much more expensive than like their other releases, other than just, general price increases and inflation and stuff like that? He said it's because it's 4 colors and because there's a lot of gold plating on it, because like everything is gold, like the nib, the clip, the cap band, all the trim, it's all gold plated. Then I guess that brings the cost up as well. So that was his story. These are looking much more yellow. Because this is a little bit more of an orangey yellow. And the camera, I feel like almost like you have to look at the shadow to see kind of what this is supposed to look like. But yeah, so... sorry, Pros Roses, I didn't... Pros Roses says it's hard work moving and working and living as a single. Even with an auntie helping out, I finally got a couch after 16 days. I'm glad you got a couch. I'm glad you have a... Are you sleeping on the couch or you have a bed now? I hope you have a comfy place to sleep, Pros Roses. And I hope the birds are doing okay. I miss which pen was being compared to the Yosuga special edition. So, the pen of the year, the Sailor pen of the year, I took a picture, looks exactly like, well, not exactly like, but in my opinion, a little too close for comfort to the Yosuga. I think I actually took a picture. Yeah, I think that's the small version. But yeah, it's just very close. So the main difference, the green is a slightly different shade, and the glitter is a little finer. It's more of like a fine glitter, whereas this is more of like a chunky glitter. So, I mean, you wouldn't mistake these two pens for each other. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, this is the origin. Oh wait, no, because it's a 1911 style, and it is, I think, different enough. It's just so similar. Oh yes, the Sailor exclusive ink. And this is showing up a little yellowy as well on camera. I would say it's a little orangier. I have a mattress from IKEA all rolled up to take over. Unroll that shit. I had it in my Instagram stories, Pros Roses. I don't know if it's still on there. It might be. We're right at like the 24 hours. Hi, Mela Hunderloo. Welcome on in. How's it going? I want to see, sorry, before I write it, I need to see how I wrote the other pen show inks. Sailor. How did I write the pen show inks? Hi, Crafty Skull Corvus. Welcome on in. Oh, here we go. So I wrote Sailor 2020 Pen Show exclusive. I guess that's what I'll do for this one. Sailor 2023 Pen Show exclusive. But yeah, so the booth was very, or the tables were very crowded. I think they said next time, they were not expecting the frenzy of the pen crazies. So they said next time they're probably going to do some sort of like ticketing system, because it was really kind of like messing up the flow of traffic in the store. Like, it was really hard to just get around. And I think next time they're going to kind of have it in a little bit more of like a sequestered area in the store. And then they're going to like do like a ticket system so people can kind of browse while they're waiting for their number to get called. And it's not like this huge line of people in the store that's like taking up space. But it sounds like it was very successful for them. So I'm happy. I'm happy for them. Yeah, Postal Orphan. And that's nice too, just because like people can like step out for a breath of air and not have to like be like crammed in with a bunch of people, because that store gets packed. First day was rough with the birds. Willie, my cockatiel, was screaming all day the first day because he was in a travel carrier in an unfamiliar place. He kept screaming for whenever I disappeared from his view. Oh, poor thing. He's like, where's my mom? Everything is different and I'm scared. I'm glad that he's doing better though. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? Did anyone else do anything exciting? I know Connor went to the stamp caravan in London. And that looked really fun. I'm excited for the stamp caravan that's coming to Houston. All right, this bottle I think is pretty cool. Oh, and then we did the art car parade on Saturday. I had to talk about the art car parade. I'm gonna have to journal about that, like, and print some pictures, because that was a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody saw it on my Instagram, because I posted like $1,000,000 stories from the art car parade, but it was a blast. That's cute. Since 1916, huh? I guess you're supposed to write the color on this little tag. It has a big wide window to look out from and poop over my windowsill. Do you like put something on it so that like newspaper or something to like make it easy to clean up? What brand is that? It's called Guitar. I don't really know a ton about it, but Kinokuniya carries it. Drumgulls doesn't carry it. Paper towel, nice. And I remember when we had birds, we used a lot of newspapers, but like nowadays you don't get as much newspaper. But yeah, they come in these really nice boxes and the bottles are really cute. Made in Japan, blah, blah, blah. Oop, it barely fits. I'm gonna flip this over just because I like the side better. Teranishi? It says Teranishi, but it also says guitar. So is it both? Or is it like one or the other? I'm gonna look. Because I see Taisho Roman, Teranishi, Haikara, Teranishi Guitar, Taisho Roman, Haikara. Like, if people, like, different stores use different names, and I'm just like, I think I'm just gonna write Teranishi Guitar. I think that's what I'm gonna write. But if you look at like the listing on Jet Pens, it literally says Teranishi Guitar Taisho Roman Haikara. So in this one says Taisho Roman. Like, it's just like manufactured by Teranishi Chemical, then some call it Taisho Roman / Taisho Guitar. It's like hi. Oh, we got raided. Hi, Hooked on Charlie. Thank you for the raid. Hello, crochet raid. Hi, Lissy's Bits and Bites. Welcome on in. Hi, friends. Hi, new friends. How's it going? We were debating what the name of this ink brand is called. But welcome on in. Oh, thank you. How is crocheting? What are you working on? All right, so we're gonna go with Teranishi Guitar. Final. I'm not gonna write the whole thing. Oh, a co-working stream and uploaded your first pattern on your website. That's awesome. What's it a pattern for? Hi, Doodles and Crafties. Welcome on in. Super Mario Superstar. Oh, that's awesome. Very timely, too, with the movie. The way this bottle is designed, it's really hard for me to get, like, a good bead of ink. Opera Rose. I really like this ink. It's really pretty. Oh, thank you. The calligraphy pens. Yeah, this is actually a very cheap setup to like get into. That's one of the nice things about calligraphy is like you really don't need a lot of like expensive materials. Because like this holder, oh, thank you for the follow. This holder is like the speedball one. It's quite old and it's really discolored because I've had it for a while. But it was like $10, 10 to 15, really cheap. And then these zebra G nibs are super cheap as well, like maybe like a couple bucks. And then you can use calligraphy inks or fountain pen inks. I've seen people do calligraphy with coffee. So it's very cheap hobby to get into. Yes, hooked on Charlie. That's like my favorite meme right now. And so I was like, can I make that into alert? Yes. Okay, I'm doing it. We love some. Oop! Dropped my phone on the dog. Are you okay? But yeah, so these are the 3 inks that I got this weekend. All very similar, like color family. But that's okay. We're digging the autumn vibes right now, apparently. How are me and Kirby? We are doing good. Work was a little bit hectic just because like some people don't take there's certain things as seriously as they should, and I have to kind of clean up the mess. And I don't like being that person that's like, you're not doing this right, do it better. And also I'm not a supervisor, so I shouldn't have to like do that to people. But anyway, but yeah, I mainly do I do a lot of journaling. I do this mostly like when I get new fountain pen inks, because I also do a lot of fountain pen content. Where's the thing? Where did I put my pens that I didn't handle? Dun dun dun, where are my pens? Right there. So, we do a lot of fountain pen stuff. So these are like the pens that I have inked currently. Just like a little variety of shinies. But yeah, we do journaling, we do fountain pens, we do inks, we do we are at 18 plus stream because we do dicks as well. So I have a calendar. What did I do with? That is from this Taiwanese artist, and it's like a dick a day as like different things. And so that's actually the next thing we're gonna work on is the dick calendar. It's really funny. It's a lot of fun. And I save them in my journal, so I need to save some because we got a little bit behind because I was moving. My fiance wants me to crochet a dick for her. You should. That's true love. True love is a crochet dick. I plan to eventually. This artist actually did like a stuffed one that you could buy, and for some reason I didn't have our friend in Taiwan buy it for me. I have regrets. The pube reading is my favorite part. Yeah, so this little line here is your pubic hair fortune for the day. So this is like a little pubic hair, and the more like wavy or like the more like ups and downs it has, like the more like turbulent your day is gonna be. So to have a really good day, you want like a really straight pubic hair that doesn't have a lot of like ups and downs. Like you don't want your pubic hair to be like really wavy. You want it to be like really straight and like flat. Grab my journal, my bread thief. All right, we're gonna move these out of the way just so they don't get anything on them. But yeah, so we do a lot of journaling, we do fountain pens, we do stationery, everything that encompasses those things. But I am quite behind on my journal because of the move, so I'm still working to backfill some pages, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm hoping to be all caught up with both March and April by the end of April. Okay, so we're gonna work on this page. Yes, I just moved. This is my like second week of streaming since we got back, or since I finished moving and got back to streaming. I took close to a month off because we were, packing and moving and unpacking. But yeah, we bought a house. Our landlord has sold the house that we were living in before. Still has not paid us back our security deposit, so we are trying to pester him about that because it's not quite the 30 days. He has 30 days to pay us. It's not quite the 30 days yet. But I feel like if he sold the house, he should be able to pay us. Like, I feel like he should have the money to do that. Yeah, he wasn't a very attentive landlord, which was good and bad. He didn't really bother us all that much. But then when we needed stuff done, it was not the best. All right, so then we'll do a little Google Translate on this because I do not speak Chinese. So let's see what it says. So it says, recently some people photographed a killer whale showing a huge pink stick when it jumped out of the water. It turned out to be the dick of the killer whale. Even if there is such a big dick, do you think the killer whale is actually a mother's baby? Is it saying a mama's boy? A mama's boy with a big dick? Is that what it's trying to say? Like, excuse you, where did the money go, huh? You were rolling out. Yeah, exactly. We live in a co-op building and she owns the apartment we live in, but never took care of any issues. Ugh. I hate it when, like, you're paying someone, like, part of the reason why you're renting is because you're paying for someone to, like, take care of those issues, and they can't even do the bare minimum. Like, it's just so frustrating. The whale dick picture, that was the funniest meme. I don't remember this. Now I kind of want to Google it, but I think I've shown enough, like, accidental dicks on stream. I'm going to do that in private. Last Wednesday, the super called a plumber in to snake the drain. The pipe was so old and worn that it broke and mini flooded our bathroom. Holy crap. We finally got it fixed today, but we're still without bathroom sink for 5 days. Yeah, that's crappy. I'm not trying to like do it like a one-up thing, but last time on the story where I was kind of talking about some of my renter woes, and in one of the townhomes that we lived in, we didn't have hot water for a month, and that was pretty terrible. I was literally like, because there were some days where we couldn't, like, I just wanted to take a bath. Like, that was one of the reasons why we had gotten this place, is because I wanted a bathtub for like specific reasons. And the problem is we didn't have hot water, and so I couldn't take a bath. So I had my like water boiler, and I was like boiling water to pour it in the bathtub, but my water boiler was too slow to like really make a big difference, and I was just like, I just want to take a bath. I was very pathetic. But now I own a house, and if I don't have hot water, I'll just fix it myself. Google it on private. It's not the dick you expect. Okay. I will Google it on private. Yeah, the weather was... So, on Saturday, we went over to the art car parade after I went to Drum Ghouls, because Bye, Hooked on Charlie. Thank you for the raid, and I hope to see you around. And I hope you're, you crochet that dick sometimes. But yeah, so on Saturday we went to this thing that's a Houston like art festival called Art Car Parade, and it's a yearly parade where people like decorate their cars with all kinds of shit. Like, there was one that was literally just a car covered in like crocheted and knit blankets. Like, it was probably from like some like knitter club or something like that. And it was really funny because like, so they covered the car in the blankets, and then they just like lifted like one corner so the driver could see. But you couldn't even tell like what kind of car was under it. It's basically like this big like rolling art show in Houston. And we've never been before, even though we've lived here for over a decade. So we finally went, and it was really freaking hot. It was almost 90 degrees, and it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was like the heat, like the hottest part of the day. And we did not bring enough water. So we found a lemonade stand like afterwards. But it was a lot of fun, and I was like, next time we'll come, we'll bring chairs. So I rode my scooter over, and Brandon rode his one wheel. It's like, next year we'll bring chairs, we'll bring like an umbrella for shade, we'll bring more water, like ice packs. Like, poor Kirby would have overheated. It was so freaking hot. But it was a lot of fun. And I think some of the cars we wanted to see, like, broke down, so we never got to see them. But, because there was, like, this, right close to the end of the parade, there was this huge gap in between the cars, and I think it's because one of them broke down. And, a lot of people left because they thought it was over. So I told Brandon, I was like, well, let's go find something to drink, and we'll kind of ride around and see, like, go closer towards the start of the parade and see if, like, they're still coming. And when we got up there, we got to see the rest of it, but some of the cars had broken down. Which one guy was telling us that happens every year, so he's like, every year at least someone breaks down. And we're like, okay. But yeah, it was lovely to meet Hooked on Charlie. And yeah. I do not have the patience to knit or crochet. I tried to crochet a blanket once in high school, and I did like one long strand, and then I was like, this is too much, and then I gave up. Like, over it. All right, let's translate this one. I have 2 to translate. All right, this one says little baby. After the baby is born, there's a layer of epidermal cells in the inner layer of the foreskin, which will cause the foreskin to stick to the glands. Pay attention not to push the foreskin excessively when cleaning, or clean it to a place where it can be washed. Okay, good advice, I guess, if anyone's having a child. An actual baby. There's usually at least one lady a day knitting in the waiting room of my eye clinic. I mean, it's a great way to pass the time. I just don't have the patience for it. All right, so this one says tombstone. Oh, let me try to retranslate that because it didn't do it very clean. Okay, I think that's better. The tombstone carved into the shape of a dick is not sure whether it is a prank or a fake tomb, but it is said that when the cemetery grows mysterious black curly hair in the middle of the night, the dick entangles passers-by. That is like the weirdest ghost story. Our patients are mostly old people. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. It's probably some sort of like urban legend at some cemetery. Or it's just a really bad translation. Alright, I'm not gonna do this one like a little cattywampus there. They are only young if they are getting corrective laser eye surgery that is not covered by public health. Ah, gotcha. A great ghost story. So this one's like a ping pong paddle. Brandon wants to get laser eye surgery. I'm like, with what money? So I'm pretty sure that's not covered by our vision either. Oh, thank you for the bits, little girl Leech. Welcome on in. I enjoy your lurk, Postal Orphan, but thank you for the biddies. I think I have it set to where the bits, you get like a little butt next to your name when you chat. Well, it's a peach, but it's really a butt. Hi, Raven! Good night. Thank you for the follow. Go to sleep. I hope your stream earlier went well. I wasn't able to watch it, but I hope it went well. All right, we're going to translate. 4 a.m. Go to sleep. All right. This one says billiard racket. Before playing billiards, you must remember to get your dick erect to maintain a good hardness. Otherwise, it will just be a soft dick that cannot be used. You should also pay attention to the wrinkles of the foreskin so as not to affect the grip angle. The sun is... Still impressed there are so many ways to create to illustrate a peen. Yes, creative space. So many. 365 ways. DJing as bad as Judy. Okay, behave and go sleep now. Go sleep. Prepping mail so I can drop them off tomorrow when I shop for groceries. At 4 a.m.? I feel like I would be writing the wrong addresses. The other night I woke up to like pee. I think Kirby was like... Kirby's been a little itchy the last few days. I gave her a Benadryl today. I think that's why she's like a little on the sleepier side. But she's been a little itchy, I think, with just like... She got bit by something. Just copy pasta and print not writing. Gotcha. Yeah, she got bit by something. She had a couple like little bug bites, and I think she's a little itchy. But anyway, so I think she woke me up at some point, and I went to go pee, and I like take my phone with me so I could see where I'm going. And I saw that Judy was streaming. And I was like, I should like pop in and say hi, but I was like, my eyes were all bleary, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But I thought about it. I got carried away decorating postcards. New postcard stamp is fun. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun with it though. Okay, I have no idea what this one is supposed to be. So we're gonna find out together. Judy brought back her VTubers, or re-debuted herself with her new VTubers, like, with a vengeance. She's been streaming so much. Alright, this is his big head. Because the glans is huge, even the foreskin is too long, it will not become a bag, but the long-term exposure of the glans makes them often too feeling allergic, and their erection is a problem for them. So I think it's saying that the head is too big for the foreskin. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub, Crafty Skull Corvus, for more dick calendars. Yes, I actually messaged the person who made these, and I was like, are you gonna do one for next year? And they were like, God, no. But I hope they do, like, stickers or something. They were like, no, like, 1 year was enough. I hope they're at Creative Expo. If they're at Creative Expo, I'm gonna make Judy get their autograph for me. Alright, this is a Shiba Inu. Oh, Sheeb. Very popular dog breed, but if not well educated, it is easy to become stubborn and bad-tempered dog, and even go astray and run away. It's also possible to be a punk. Yeah, a monthly calendar. 1 year is enough torture for them. Yeah, I'm sure this was all just like so much work between like the drawings and then also all the captions. And I imagine this was a ton of work. 12 or 52 dicks. Yeah, they could do like a weekly one. I hope they do something. Could you imagine if they did like a planner and then like each week you open it up and there's like a different like dick hanging out with you? That would be fun. They need to do a collab with the research journal, the Our Studio research journal. They sell them in stickers. They should sell them. They might. Crafty Skull Corvus. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure what all they sell. I haven't looked recently. They do sell like a plushie. All right, and then the last one for this week, we're going to do 2 weeks. I know this is going to be like a large part of the stream, but I want to get like fully caught up. Because if we do the second week, then we're caught up. And then we only have to do 1 week at a time. But yeah, this was the Easter one. So there was like a little Easter egg. No one can complain about this quality content. This says something about the FBI. In this caption. And then this weekend we gotta clean up because I gotta touch base with the pug rescue lady, but the pug rescue lady is gonna come do a home visit. And then if we get approved as adopters, then Kirby may have a sibling soon. A symbol of Easter, the eggs will be hidden first today, and then leave it to the children to find out. If it is the Easter egg above, maybe we'll be notified by the FBI. Okay, I think what he's trying to say is like, if you make children find a dick egg, you might get a call from the FBI. I think that's what he's trying to say. Oh man. Maybe, yeah, don't hide dick eggs for the children. Hi, Ami! How's it going? Tomorrow at work, almost knocked something over. We are doing a CPR class, so I get to learn how to save someone's life if they're having a crisis of they need resuscitation. I've been good. Just finished making dinner. Ooh, what was for dinner? The people I got the couch from had a black Staffordshire Terrier mini pit bull. Basically, her name was Puddles. Oh, that's cute. I wonder how she got that name, though. Body training has been rough for that poor Staffy. But yeah, we're gonna learn some CPR. That'll be fun. It gets me out of doing my regular job for a few hours, so. Ooh, steak lettuce wraps. That sounds delicious. I made buffalo chicken wraps this weekend, and they turned out really good. And now I just want to make buffalo chicken wraps all the time.